to, while you're here on earth, spend some of that time practicing serving. And so he says, I want you to learn to serve. I want you to do these good works, but I don't want you to do them by yourself. You see, in heaven, when you get there, everybody's going to work, but we'll all each just have a little piece so you'll never get tired. You're not going to be overworked or overloaded in heaven because God will give you just a little piece to do, but everybody will do their part and it'll all get done. What happens here on earth, though, is you're worn out. You're exhausted. You're burnt out. Some of you came to church exhausted. Why? Because you're trying to do it all, and you're trying to do it all by yourself. And that's why you're worn out. God never meant for you to go through life walking alone or working alone. You need to be in a relationship with others who help you get done what you need to do. Otherwise, you're going to be worn out and fatigued all the time. Now, God tells us in the Bible why we're supposed to work together. Look at the next verse. In Ecclesiastes 4, 2 people are better than one because they get more done. Read it with me, would you? By working together. They get more done by working together. Now, everybody knows this. You always get more done as a team than you do as an individual. It's also a whole lot more fun. It's also less tiring. And you learn to cooperate together. There's all kinds of benefits to working together. You know, in the last 12 days, I was on a speaking tour on the East Coast, and I spoke in 11 different cities in 12 days. And it was up and down in a plane for the last 12 days. We started a week ago on Friday to Washington, D.C., flew to Washington, D.C., where I spoke at the Pentagon. Spoke twice there, once to a general's Bible study, had 67 generals in it, and then another to the employees of the Pentagon. Then we left the Pentagon, and we flew to Philadelphia, where we had meetings there. We went from Philadelphia to West Point, where I spoke to the 4,000 cadets at West Point, and place after place. Well, I would have been worn out if I hadn't taken a team with me. And then we went to Nashville, and I spoke to about 6,000 mothers of preschoolers there, and then Liberty University, and then I spoke at Annapolis, the Naval Academy, and stopped by Billy Graham's house, said hi, and came home. Now, I would have been worn out. I wouldn't even been here this weekend if I had it all depended on me. That's just overwhelming, that kind of a schedule. Nobody is good at everything. Would you agree with that? Nobody's good at everything. And so we need each other. And so you put people around you who compensate for your weaknesses, who are strong in areas you're not good at. And I came home from that. I wasn't tired. I went to bed, got up the next morning at 6:30, and went back to work. Why? Because when you share together, it lightens